I didn't start when I was too young. I actually started quite late for a musician, you would say. I had guitar lessons when I was about maybe 10 or 11 years old, and I used to hate them. I used to beg my mum and dad to not make me do guitar lessons. And I had piano lessons for a bit as well, and it was like either or, and I was like, I don't want to do either of them. So I quit the piano lessons, and it's still probably my biggest regret to this day. Is because now I wish more than anything that I could play the piano. Um, but I play a lot of different instruments. I mean, a lot of the work I do explores a lot of texture and um, emotion and things like that. So I improvise a lot, and so I play a bit of drums and bass and different synthesizers and reed instruments and flutes, but never not to the same level as guitar. I think with me, it was quite a natural thing to play the guitar and continue playing the guitar now, even though I'm more of a composer. It's because it's a voice that resonates with me. It's the music I grew up listening to and the bands that I liked, and the people I used to play with, and I always played in the context of being a guitarist. So it's still definitely a big impact on why I still play the guitar or why I chose the guitar. Tim Potier, who's the music director, and we used to work together. Where I was just it was at my old uni. He was head of the programs there for some stuff, and we used to talk about just music and things. And it was through some conversation he mentioned that he used to work with Sonu and AR, and I was like, oh, what? Because I didn't expect it, to anyone to even know who they are, let alone I've worked with them. And then out of that just blossomed like a friendship. And towards the end of my time there at Trinity, I um, was doing more orchestration and arranging, and I was talking to him about it. And he was like, I'm looking for someone to do this arrangement. Would you like to do it? I was like, yes, because it was the BBC Proms, and I feel like I'd skipped a few steps initially, from nothing to the bigger stage. But it was just an opportunity which I'm very grateful for and has shaped a lot of what is to come. And it's through that we maintained like a working relationship as well, apart from our friendship. And last year he approached me saying like he and Vimal, who's like the brains behind this, and the artistic vision in a way, the dream, uh, were thinking of doing this. So I was brought on board. So I did quite a lot of the arrangements for that, and as well played in it for the first inaugural debut show to get it up and running. Um, and yeah, and now I'm just part of like I guess that team. I'm less involved in the upcoming show. I was a just out of time management things. I'd taken on some other projects, um, but it's a very cool project that is needed, and my involvement in it last year for the first show was kind of bits and bobs of arranging, assistant music directing, booking and fixing, liaising with things, kind of tech as well. And as we found our feet launching this orchestra, and now we're just gonna keep powering on and hopefully do bigger and better things. It's good. Where it was a really good experience to launch the orchestra and get everyone in the room for the first time. We got a really strong vibe, and that was just from such a quick turnaround and the first time doing it. So this time around, I think everyone's kind of buzzing because it's fun music and it's a really cool theater. Shaw Theatre is just phenomenal, and it's got character. So a lot of the musicians like come from different backgrounds in terms of playing. Everyone's at the highest level of their instrument, and that's the one shared thing. But everyone approaches it in like their own personal way to create like a really great atmosphere for everyone involved. And like my role in that as a guitarist and someone who's done like a good chunk of the arrangements for it is, or at least some of it for the Sounds of Mumbai one, is to really provide that support and backbone for the orchestra to kind of lock in and provide a space for them to feel comfortable playing in as a guitarist and just slot in at the right places.